time. This is real. Sounds nuts, but it's real. I was at home alone. I don't have any pets. My parents were gone out, and my now ex-girlfriend was about to come pick me up, and we were gonna go to a movie. And so I was sitting down home alone, just on my phone, texting her because we were, just talking, and she was on the way. And my bathroom door is down the hall, and the door handle makes a really distinct sound when you open it. And so I'm just there my knees or my elbows are on my knees. I'm hunched over texting, and I hear this pa-chunk, 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 like someone's slapping the door handle to the bathroom door. And I was freaked out, so I go out in the hall, and I look down, no one's there. So I went back out and sat down, and then it started happening again. And I was oh, that's freaky. So I went outside, I called her, and I was can you get here quicker? There's someone in my house. But nothing came of it. Pretty weird.
50 parachutes were in the sky with army men, and then a bunch of fucking jets started flying in, rockets started flying. I started hearing my own family screaming in my ears.
Bro.
I know, dude. I watched too many fucking movies and YouTube videos too.
Yeah, I was street racing, and these Mexicans didn't really much like it, so they started ramming my car with their trucks, and they started shooting at me. I got mad and started shooting back. Then I realized that one of them had a 6-year-old in their car, so if I would have hit that 6-year-old, I would have felt pretty damn bad.
So everyone missed.
Yeah, they're not a very good shot. I wasn't really aiming to hit anybody. I was really just making them go away. I didn't really want to kill anybody. But thinking back on it, I kind of wish I did. I emptied a whole fucking mag, and then reloaded and drove to the police station, ready for another one. So I always carry a second mag.
Every time I shower, I'd always feel like someone touching me, on my back when I was a little kid. But no one's, it felt like real hands every time I get in the shower. And so one day I woke up middle of the night, and I went to use the bathroom. When I got out, everything was dark, and I saw this black figure. That shit was so scary. And then I just ran into my room, and then I just stayed there. I was thinking about it, and I was is this just a shower, or is it a ghost and shit? And then we moved, right? Me and my family, we moved houses. And when I took a shower, I felt nothing. No, it didn't feel like hands at all.
It's literally a cliche story, I know, but he was do you want some candy? I was no, thank you. I told him 5 times, no thank you, no thank you, no thank you. So and I was okay, I need to leave this place. It was an enclosed playground with 2 football, soccer goals. And I was just playing there by myself because I was a bit younger. And at some point I started running away. While walking away, I look behind me and I see a van pull up from around the corner, and it starts fucking going down the road, fully blasting it, right? So at that point I'm okay, I need to start running. And I'm really grateful my grandma lived in the same streets, because else I probably wouldn't be here right now. Yeah, I ran up the stairs to my grandma's house, and when I came inside I honestly just broke down crying.
Probably just around middle school. I was walking home, and 2 or 3 dogs were started circling me. One bit me in the leg. One was a pit bull. That one's the one that bit me. One was just a chihuahua that was just following them around. The other kind of looked like a mix between a pit bull and something else. Yeah. Before then, I wasn't scared of dogs because I saw them, and it was my fault. My mind just thought, okay, there's dogs. Let me run up to them. I ran up to them, and that's when they started barking and circling me, and then one bit me. I kicked him in the throat, and I went crying home. It was right on my thigh. It was on my right thigh. we never went to go check on to see if I had to get rabies shots or nothing. Just left it at that.
This guy, he was on drugs and shit. He was in the basement of a house we were selling, and I don't know how the fuck he got there, bro. He was in the basement and everything, but he was there, and he put a gun to my parents' head, but they got out because the cops were called. Basically, there's a window right outside the basement, right where they got, what is it called, almost shot, right? There's a window right there, and luckily, the neighbors are actually active and shit. They're outside, and they're chilling on their porch, and the cops got called. Pretty much it, nigga.
Trying to decide.
Jesus Christ. Hold on.
It's either between this home invasion that I was in or I got shot at. Yeah, so I was home sick from school. I was taking a nap and I heard the doorbell ring a whole bunch of times.
Hello.
And then about like 30 seconds later, the window in another room broke. And then somebody came in, unlocked the door. Some other people came in, heard a lot of rustling. And then 5 minutes later, they were gone. Oh yeah, they took everything. They were leaving in a car and they put this fucking 65-inch flat screen on the roof, screen down, holding it with hands. And I was like, you just broke it. So I was drinking and I sprained my ankle. I was outside smoking a cigarette, playing a phone game, and I think somebody was parked down the street within view of me and shit with their lights off. I was like, yeah, whatever, just playing my game. Like, they thought I was calling the cops on them for fucking whatever reason. And they just go around on the corner real slow with their lights off. And I don't know, maybe they're not shooting at me, but I had a crutch and shit. Maybe they just wanted to see me fucking run. But they put it up in the air while they were right next to me. It's fucking bullshit.
So, one Halloween, I dressed up as Bumblebee because I love Transformers, and I was walking down to my dad's house. I saw a black dog. I went up to it to pet it. The little shit, it comes out of it didn't come out of nowhere. I reach out, try to pet it. It nearly bites my face off. That's the scariest thing I've been through.
I sat on on the back of a car when I was a kid, and they drove real fast and I flew off of it, and I had gotten road rash on my back and stuff, and I was hurt really bad, and I thought I was gonna die, and it scared me for like 4 days straight because I thought I was gonna die.
Damn. This first story is titled Something Was Wrong. One morning, John Sullivan found himself walking along a street downtown. He cannot explain what he was doing there, or how he got there, or where he had been earlier. He didn't even know what time it was. He saw a woman walking toward him and stopped her. "I'm afraid I forgot my watch," he said, and smiled. "Can you tell me the time?" When she saw him, she screamed and ran. Then John Sullivan noticed that other people were afraid of him. When they saw him coming, they flattened themselves against a building or ran across the street to stay out of his way. There must be something wrong with me, John Sullivan thought. I better go home. He hailed a taxi, but the driver took one look at him and sped away. John Sullivan did not understand what was going on, and it scared him. Maybe somebody at home can come and get me, he thought. He found a telephone and called his wife, but a voice he did not recognize answered. Is Miss Sullivan there? He asked. Oh, she's at a funeral, the voice said. Mr. Sullivan was killed yesterday in an accident downtown.
Oh shit.
Me when I see Israel.